Moon Odyssey begins, user moon traveling and astronaut travel by rocket and walk on the moon. A story create ChatGPT. Once upon a time in the not-so-distant future, space exploration had advanced to unimaginable heights. In the year 2023, a group of daring astronauts embarked on a historic mission to travel to the moon and set foot on its ancient, desolate surface. The team, comprising astronauts from different nations, was led by Captain Alex Johnson, an experienced space explorer known for his courage and leadership. The mission was codenamed Lunar Odyssey, and its goal was twofold. First, to establish a lunar outpost for future scientific research, and second, to carry out the world's first-ever astronaut walk on the moon. The journey began at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida, USA, where the colossal rocket, Celestial Voyager, stood tall, ready to carry its precious cargo to the moon. Families, friends, and space enthusiasts from around the world gathered to witness this historic event. As the countdown reached 0, the rocket engines roared to life, and the Celestial Voyager gracefully lifted off from Earth. The astronauts inside felt the powerful force of the rocket propelling them into space. After a thrilling but uneventful journey, the spacecraft entered lunar orbit. Their excitement grew as they peered through the windows to witness the lunar landscape up close for the first time. The moon's gray, cratered surface looked both alien and eerily beautiful. Captain Johnson and his crew prepared for the landing phase. They donned their spacesuits, checked their equipment meticulously, and double-checked the mission protocols. Once everything was in place, they began their descent towards the moon's surface. The landing was a nail-biting moment. The astronauts had to overcome the moon's weak gravity, but their years of training paid off. With precision and skill, Captain Johnson piloted the spacecraft, setting it down safely on the lunar surface. Cheers of triumph filled the cabin as the astronauts realized they had successfully landed on the moon. But their mission had just begun. They had to establish a secure base camp to conduct experiments and observations. For the next several days, the astronauts worked tirelessly, setting up the lunar outpost, conducting experiments, and sending back valuable data to Earth. As they explored the moon's surface in their lunar rovers, they were humbled by the vastness and mystery of the universe. Finally, the day arrived when Captain Johnson and fellow astronaut Dr. Emily Parker would step out of the lunar module and walk on the moon. The whole world watched the historic moment live on television. With their hearts pounding, Captain Johnson and Dr. Parker descended the ladder and stepped onto the moon's surface. The feeling of walking on another celestial body was indescribable. The moon's low gravity allowed them to take giant leaps and bound across the lunar landscape with ease. As they planted the flags of their respective countries, they also placed a united Earth flag, symbolizing the collaborative nature of human exploration. They took soil samples, collected rocks, and conducted experiments that would provide valuable insights into the moon's geology and history. Their time on the moon seemed fleeting, but their contributions to science and humanity were immeasurable. After several days, it was time to bid farewell to the moon and return to Earth. As they left the lunar surface, the astronauts felt a profound sense of accomplishment and gratitude for being part of such a historic journey. The return journey was emotional as they reflected on their experiences and the unique bond forged among the crew during their time in space. When they finally touched down safely back on Earth, they were greeted by a hero's welcome, a celebration of their bravery and the success of the Lunar Odyssey mission. The story of Captain Alex Johnson, Dr. Emily Parker, and the Lunar Odyssey mission inspired a new generation of space enthusiasts and scientists. It marked the beginning of a new era of space exploration, one that saw humanity venturing further into the cosmos, driven by curiosity, unity, and the desire to understand our place in the universe. And so, the quest for knowledge and discovery among the stars continued, as humanity's cosmic journey had only just begun.